like a primary attack, okay? So your primary attack should be going to the back using the underhook, okay? So we're here, I'm in a half guard, and immediately I wanna sit up, and I wanna go around the side. I don't wanna be here, my underhook is very shallow. Look, watch, the more I move this way here, the more my underhook gets deeper. The more I move my head away, the more shallow it gets. And the easier it is to jam it with a whizzer right there, and it forces me to have to now pull it out, okay? So I wanna get underhook, but see how I'm postured up? I'm postured up, see how shallow it is? If I go lower, I can anchor it right there around his hip, okay? If I move my hip out this way while my leg is still controlling him, that's great, okay? I have now a good anchor here. I can begin to drive him forward. Or what we did is is my underhook deep enough drill, and can I force his hands to the mat while I'm underneath him and I'm flat, and I'm on my side. He wants to flatten me out, but the problem is he really can't, because he can't get chest to chest, he can't get his arm into the game, and I want to keep rolling my elbows out, okay, so that I can begin to already figure out how I'm going to disrupt his position right here. So, Cole, what would you see how I keep anchoring it more right here? If it's here, posture up, I don't have really anything, okay? If it's just here, remember, it's an underhook, not an underhook. So I'm hanging on him right here, okay? I can be pushing that stability knee. He brings that knee forward. I can set up a sweep because my primary attack was to go to the back. He defended by trying to push back into me, and I reverse him. That's one. Here's here, look, knee shield. See that? Scoot it off to the side. See, look, it's basically a front seated hip escape, okay? Because what I'm doing is this. I'm moving around this way here and anchoring it deeper. My right hand pushes the knee, and then his hands go to the mat right there, okay? And now I'm gonna anchor it more. So now I'm gonna go to the back. I have to switch legs. So I'm gonna do this, look. So my top outside leg comes up and over the leg. And I'm gonna lever his leg here while I'm driving forward so that my right knee can come out. I'm still driving forward. And I can come out here. And I can essentially get to the top position using a turtle, and I can attack from here. Okay, so he may be flat, he may be turtle, but I'm already in a much more dominant, better position than I was on my side, okay? But if you notice, I had to go with one option than the other. So look, I kind of pinch. I don't cross right here, because when a person crosses like kind of their triangles their feet, I know that they're really just gonna plan to sit here and lay it, okay? But I want to keep this leg deep, maybe even hook right here. I'm gonna arch away. I'm gonna sit up, shoot this underhook. But notice how shallow it is. So I'm gonna do essentially a side hip escape here. Anchor it even more. My right hand goes to his knee, and I'm gonna pull him right about here. Maybe I'll pull him this way. See how he shifted his weight back? Stop the sweep. And use that momentum to already shoot that underhook deeper and come up. So it's a combination. I attack the back, okay? He shifts his weight onto me. I try to sweep it to my left. He shifts his weight off, and I continue with that underhook. So it's like 1, 2, 3. If I get him shifting his weight, rolling to the left, great. Because to defend this right here, he's got to shift his weight. So you're gonna sit up and get that underhook. Okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push his knee out, and if you can, if the gi is not, pants not too tight, grab the knee right there. And I'm gonna get to my side, and I'm gonna push that away. And I anchor this right here, okay? Because you know what happens is, typically, their leg will, as I push it away, right here, they step forward with that left leg, right there, okay? And now I'm giving him more pressure this way with my shoulder. And he knows that I may kind of go to his back right here as I'm kind of crawling underneath. And oftentimes they shift their weight onto you right here. Because it's a common reaction for them to shift their weight onto you. And when you time it right, you lift the leg and then you roll them to the left. So we're going to do that right now as the first option. So look, so I'm here. Get the anchor here, underhook, scoot away, re-anchor, grab right here, or I'm just gonna push right here if the pants are painted on. So I'm gonna push that knee away right there, yes. You see I push it away and he picks it up? Usually they'll take a step forward because, yes, that's the stability leg. Then right here, get this grip right here, and I'm gonna keep driving this way. Right about here, you'll see that he'll shift his weight onto me here, right here. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is this. And I scoot my hip underneath him, and I'm not rolling him. I'm shifting my weight underneath him and reversing him to the left. Does that kind of make sense? So you're gonna get this Statue of Liberty grip up on the inside of their right knee, left knee, and then you're gonna roll him to the left.
Can I just say like one more time?
You can see it 20 more times. Sure, Cole, you do it. Let's see if you can figure out what I just did. Okay, so here he shoots on her hook, removes the knee, shoot right there. Okay, so he pulls me, yes, right there. Now your right hand, push that knee. Yes, right there. You see that? I'm trying to back up. Anchor your left hand better. And glue your head right up there. His shoulder's pushing me forward right there. Okay, and his right hand keeps pushing my knee out that way. So the only stability I have now is I can't get my hands up, off, is this right here. He switches to grip underneath. Right there, like a Statue of Liberty. So you can lift right here, okay? And you keep pushing this out right there. You feel it right there?
Yeah.
So right about here, okay, your feet go on the mat and screw your hip to the right underneath me. Underneath.
Okay.
Don't roll underneath me. You're losing the underhook. There you go. Just right there. Screw your hips that way. Push. There. All right. Back. So look. Here's what you have to do. I'm here, okay, with the underhook, with the knee, right? I'm pushing him that way. He shifts his weight onto me. I need to do this. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to roll him this way, especially with Brandon or Darren. Look, I'm going to underhook.
So you're scooting under him?
Yes.
Into him?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
See? Under, into. Look, right here. Take this out, push it out. Because he's going to push it back into me right here. Yes. Okay? Because rolling him, you can do it. It's not wrong. But it's way more efficient if you scoot under them. All right, so scoot under them. But either way, reverse them to the left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Your right hand on the bottom of their left knee, like literally a fist. And then you're going to like Statue of Liberty.